In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at drawing wrinkles that occur in fabrics. And I've just found myself an image to look at here, but the best thing to do is to take a little bit of fabric and kind of ball it up, just lay it on the table and take a look at it as you draw. I'm starting off with a 2B pencil, a 2B graphite pencil. And what I'm doing is I'm just lightly adding the lines that I see, and then I'm just kind of hatching in the areas of the darkest value. You'll notice the way I'm holding the pencil, I'm not holding it like you would normally hold it if you were writing something. Instead, I'm holding it between my finger and my thumb, and that allows me to kind of make loose movements and just put a little bit of the material on the surface without getting too dark too quickly. And that's going to be important, especially if you're doing a soft, reflective fabric. And the fabric that I'm drawing here is, I think it's kind of a silk. We need some smooth gradation in the value. So now I've switched over to a special kind of pencil, and it's not really a pencil at all. It's basically just a stick of pure graphite inside of a holder, and it puts a lot of the graphite on the surface quickly. So I'm just really loosely putting that on. It's probably equivalent to about a 6B, the graphite stick inside of the holder. And I'm just going to loosely start adding the value wherever I see it exist in the photograph that I'm using. I'm staying pretty loose with things, but I'm really trying to make sure that I don't add any darkness to the areas that need to be highlighted. So in the first step, I kind of determined where the ridges are, where the fabric's going to stick up, and those are the areas that are going to be hit by light. So I'm leaving those alone, and I'm really focusing on adding value to the areas that are recessed, and that contrast is going to create the illusion of the wrinkles. And I'll continue doing this over the whole surface of the paper. Now, since I happen to be working from right to left instead of left to right, I'm right-handed, I've picked up a paper towel to make sure that I don't smear what I've already done with the palm of my hand. Now to create create the illusion of the texture of the fabric, I'm going to take a blending stump and blend together some of the graphite that I've put down. This is going to create a smoother surface, more like the texture of the fabric. Now that I've got the fabric smoothed out, I'm going to go back with the graphite pencil with a sharp point, and I'm just going to define some of the ridges a little bit more. This is going to increase the contrast, which will increase the illusion of the ridges. I'm also going to take the graphite pencil and darken up some of the areas that need to be a little bit darker in value. So just remember, when you're drawing any type of fabric wrinkles, take it a step at a time. Think about the texture of the fabric that you're doing, and think about the contrast. It's really important to have contrast between the dark and light values to create the illusion. This has been another video tutorial brought to you by thevirtualinstructor.com.